And NASA admits that the Earth's 20% darker than it was a few years ago, and they're just spraying it. Satellite photos show the trails, and it's just hellish. And they're just going to keep spraying and keep spraying and keep spraying because out of disaster, government gets more power. They want to bankrupt everything. They want to destroy any end up. They're shutting down the farmers, the ranchers, garage sales, people selling eggs. They bring total hell and death.
Alex Jones here with a question. What does humidity mean to you? Most people think of hot and sticky summer days, but many people are beginning to realize that humidity can be a valuable source of pure drinking water. That's why I'd like you to visit acolablue.com. Acola Blue is a state-of-the-art atmospheric water generator producing purified drinking water from the humidity in the air using reverse osmosis and a 5-stage carbon and UV light filtration system, which produces great-tasting water at an unbeatable price. Finally, drinking water that you control. I use one every day. Say goodbye to expensive water delivery services and storing 5-gallon bottles of water in your home. The Acola Blue 28 is shipped right to your home, ready to make close to 7 gallons a day, right out of the box. They have a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Call Acola Blue right now at 1-800-691-6043. That's 1-800-691-6043. Or visit Acola Blue at ECOLOBLUE.com today.
At a meeting in Tennessee this weekend with Bill Clinton, Al Gore said it is a moral authority of Jesus. You're basically going to hell if you don't pass government health care, that you want people to die on the streets. When really they just want government control of it so they can steal it. They want another 20% of your paycheck and you'll get an aspirin for a heart attack. These are eugenicists that openly say they want to drug your food and water in the president's own science czar's textbook. It's just, but they always get people to stand down and go along with tyranny in the name of taking care of people. Let's go to Tina and then Wilson and then Ingrid. Tina in Ohio. Tina just hung up. Wilson in Florida. You're on the air. Go ahead.
Hello. Good afternoon, Alex Jones. It's a pleasure speaking to you. I just got a quick question. I was curious if I have like a water filter, will the water still like affect me? Like you say, there's fluoride in the water. Am I safe?
What type of filter do you have?
A pure water filter.
The company Pure?
Yeah.
Is it on the faucet or is it like I'd have to know the model number, but what type of filter does it say it is? Charcoal?
Now, 1 second. I got it right here. It says Pure NSC Faucet Mounted Filtration System. It doesn't really say anything on it.
Is it a pitcher or does it hook onto the faucet?
It's hooked onto the faucet.
All filtration is better than nothing. It stops the dead bacteria. See, chlorine only kills the dead bacteria that are in the city water system. It cuts out just even a charcoal filter, depending on the filter, cuts 70, 80, 90%. It varies with every one. A lot of those more complex filtration systems, as long as you change them on a regular basis, they reduce everything. If you leave them on too long, they become more toxic because all that stuff builds up. Then it starts leaching at even higher levels, what's been built up. So getting rid of filters and changing them out on a regular basis is what's essential. But yes, a charcoal filter, a carbon filter, other basic ceramic filters are great, but they only reduce. Even reverse osmosis only reduces 98% or more, depending on the filtration system, fluoride. Because fluoride is so small, its molecule is close to the size of water. And so the only thing that'll really do it is distilled water or true water from a spring, and then you've got to check the content of that spring's water. But see, when you hear fluoride, a lot of natural springs have calcium fluoride. That's actually good for you. When you hear the word fluoride, that is a catch-all term for up to 340 plus, but usually over 100 different chemicals that cities dump. Lead, mercury, arsenic. cyanide. I mean, you can't make this up. What they call fluoride is actually a special toxic waste brewed just to cause brain damage they put in the water. And I've had the head of the EPA union on, the top scientists, just, you know, where 90+% of them wrote a letter last year, or was it 97 now, or 2007, saying this is deadly poison, this is killing people. So do not drink the tap water. The tap water is just absolute hardcore chemical weapon. I mean, that's why the public is retarded. I mean, they literally have been under chemical attack.
All right, and I have one final question. I was curious. My uncle was actually curious. How was the swine flu came upon us?
Well, we've had top scientists on, and you can begin search engine it. Top virologist says swine flu made in lab. Then you'll see BBC and other headlines. And it was clearly made in a lab, and then it showed up in the wrong hemisphere, wrong time of year. They fear-mongered about it, and regardless, the attempted response to it, and the level 6.2, now they've made the scale even higher than 6, was the formal height, is all about the UN, World Health Organization, ordering nation states what to do under treaty, and the UN's bragging, oh, this is great for the UN and global governance, global government, because this is how we order everybody to take it. But we have all these other flu shots killing people in the trials in history. We have the 76 swine flu killing a bunch of people. We have internal CDC documents saying past swine flu tests have killed people. The bird flu test last year killed a bunch of people in Europe. So why are they doing this? Appreciate your call. Ingrid in Nevada, Gene in Missouri, Ray in Indiana. Your calls and a lot more straight ahead on the other side. I'm fired up for liberty. And my job is to get you fired up for liberty, to take on the scum, to stop laying down to this crap, and to defeat the New World Order.